Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Dun, 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 dun.
AIDS.
Dun,
What?
dun, dun.
Now, we were, Matt, here's the thing. We started off with a nice rap song
And
for
then-
children, and then you said AIDS.
Was that a children's
It was
song?
a children's song.
It's so cool having you in the studio.
Yeah,
This is
isn't
awesome.
it? Isn't it? Ross Patterson's here. I'm in Salt Lake City. We're also joined by Sean Matson from Strikeforce Energy.
Yeah.
A little boom boom. A little
Boom,
boom
boom.
boom. And we got Jared Cat Puke Taylor.
That's my
Motherfucker.
name today.
Oh boy.
I've got a little bit low energy right now because I'm hungry.
Dude, we
Yeah,
should grub
I don't know how you're
I'm
hungry.
shit.
I
dead
don't know how you're
serious. We
hungry.
should. Because
Grubhub.
if we grub
Don't
up
know
now,
how you're hungry.
it'll
After
be
the
here.
episode, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
do you want to Grubhub it?
I mean,
And
I
chill?
can. What do we get?
Yeah, Grubhub and chill, dude. We got
Grubhub
fucking
and
Lead Singers
chill,
Whiskey. We got
chill,
Black Rebel
yeah.
Coffee. We got Strike Force. We're fucking amped, ready to do the episode. We got fucking Ross Patterson in Salt Lake City. I'm amped like Tank Machine, and let's fucking do it!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Sunday.
I will say this: Jared Taylor, to start the day off, has eaten. Please tell the audience, because I'm here in person. I physically got to see you eat. Please tell the audience what you ate. To start
So
off
you
the day.
want me to recap the day?
The day.
Yes.
I want you to recap your eating day, because that's what happened.
How did it start? When did you
How did it
wake
start?
up?
I woke up from briefly about 11 because I stayed up really late.
Fuck me.
And I was drinking a lot last night.
Sure.
I had a
Sure.
full France press.
Yeah, you did.
Um,
I can attest to that. You had a France press by the time I got to Matt's house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we were
was
filming
two
content
France-
at my house last
I was
night.
2 France presses deep at that point, and I ended up finishing off about 3.
Oh, my God.
Oh
So,
boy. Boy. And you were eating Papa John's with all the garlic butter
was last
just
night.
dripping off
Yeah.
of your like.
So I wake up this morning, and I immediately had my go-to for the mornings, which is Eggo waffle sandwich.
Stranger Things.
It's like a crunchy peanut butter and jelly, raspberry jelly, and a sandwich of waffles.
Oh boy. So, and that was how you got out of bed, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And
okay.
then I went kind of back to sleep for a little while, and then I went to the store. And
Of course.
and
You're
I got,
tired at that point. You're a tired bear. Yeah.
I got up. I had a little bit of water. I had my Eggo sandwich.
A little bit of
little bit of
what?
water. Eggo
You
sandwich.
can't just throw an Eggo sandwich in there like that.
Yeah, because an Eggo sandwich is
It's like
not
what
a thing.
it's what
It's not a
fucking
real thing.
6-year-olds
Yeah.
eat, dude.
No, it's not. It's delicious.
It's
Anyway.
Oh boy! If you're
So-
if
Did you
you're
at least
six-
put Lead Slinger's syrup on it?
No, it's
Oh
just
my
peanut butter and
God.
jelly.
Oh, boy.
Ah,
So-
Peanut butter
fuck.
and jelly.
I
Fuck
then
me.
Peanut butter jelly
I
time.
dove into a quick 12er of a spicy salmon roll.
Oh God! Okay, and I'm sorry here because for the audience, there
Yeah.
is no sushi restaurant open that time of day. So where was this from?
Yeah.
The grocery store.
Grocery store
Well,
sushi.
yeah.
That's leftover because you didn't buy that fresh, correct?
No,
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
How many
Harmon's.
days-
It's a decent market,
How
so I'll
many?
give them
But
that.
how many
you know.
days old is it at this point?
probably 2.
Oh boy, 2-day old fish in Utah. 2-day old sushi
Well,
in Utah.
I feel like that's what they do,
kosher.
like
It's
the
kosher.
spicy tuna to like mix in the preservatives. So it's like
Yikes.
it's tuna, kind of.
Yikes.
So
then?
well, I had a side pot pie.
A side. That is a full meal. That is definitely
a
not a
fucking
side.
side.
A side is coleslaw, not a chicken pot pie. So that's not a thing.
That's what Jared does. He goes like, "I had a side burrito," and you're like, "No, you had a fucking burrito.
You had a full
It's
burrito.
not a fucking side
You had a
burrito."
full burrito.
So side pot pie. Then I had a ham and cheese Lunchable.
God. Another child snack. Another child snack.
Fucking
Oh
A.
my god! And then so then I went to pick you guys up, and I got 2 burrito supremes.
That's right. Because by the time you picked us up, there was two BR Supremes in there.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I
That is why, because he, at that one point he was like, "Hey, you gonna down that burrito in the back? Remember?"
Yes.
He went inside and fucking ate it.
Yeah.
When he ate the
You
second
went
one.
inside and you snuck
Snuck
it.
in the second one. You
Snuck it
fat
and ate the
fuck.
second burrito.
You
Is what you
fat
did.
fuck.
That's what you did because you offered it to us, but it was in a casual way where you whispered it like, "Hey guys," like trailing away, like, "Hey guys, you guys want the burrito?" And it was like, I don't want the burrito." And it was like, you didn't want us to eat the burrito. You wanted to eat the fucking burrito the whole time. Is what you did.
and then I had
And then?
4 string cheeses.
What?
Boy.
How did you fit 4 string cheeses in there?
Well, it was just after the burrito.
But because you were snacking.
okay.
Yeah, you were snacking.
And then I
saw
had
that.
a quick.
It was a Colby cheese. Yeah, I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, I had a quick slice from
That's
7-Eleven.
We stopped at 7-Eleven
We
to
stopped at 7
to get mixers for the fucking
drinks.
exactly.
And you got a fucking slice of pizza there. Nobody eats the pizza from 7-Eleven.
well, he said because when we walked in there, he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna get a quick slice," and I was like, "Oh,
right.
you're gonna order some pizza?" Well, like,
Sure.
Being in a fucking adult, I figured he's gonna order Domino's, but he went to the 7-Eleven, and you didn't get hot dogs, which I was impressed by. But you ordered
no,
that
you
pizza
don't.
was so. When you were biting it,
Oh, God.
the oil from the pizza was dripping down your fucking beard.
It looked so disgusting that words can't comprehend. Like, it can't remember. And the thing is, you were like, "Oh, I own my own T-shirt company. I can just wipe this off on myself." And I was like, "Oh God, Jesus Christ, we were at the bottom of the barrel on that one."
And is that the last thing you ate? Is that why you're hungry
Yeah,
now?
that's why I'm starving
So
right now.
that was an hour and a half ago.
Honestly, he's like a shriveled up kid in Ethiopia on one of those commercials. You are that hungry right now, where
Yeah.
you're just you wanted to stop the podcast and go get some food.
I get depressed when I'm hungry.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not depressed. I just get sad.
See, God, what are you drinking over there,
the
big guy?
I'm
the
having-
hangries.
Oh yeah, well, let's play the what were we drinking?
Yeah, what do you got?
Because
What are
we're
we
all
drinking?
together. What are you drinking, Jared?
I'm having me a big glass of Tito's.
You are. There's no mixer in that either.
He did forget the France press at my house, so
from last night.
because he went ham. So
Last night you went ham.
And I Ubered home with a gay fella.
That's
What?
right.
Yeah.
Did you invite him in to watch the Tom Cruise movie?
I did. No, you laugh, but the previous Uber driver from that I did invite in because he said he was a whiskey guy, and I was like, well, come in and try some lead slingers, and he tried. And I gave
He
him a
came
bottle.
in?
What?
Yeah, I
you
gave him-
invited another
You're
Uber driver?
joking me.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude!
Gay Uber driver of like, hey, you want to try my whiskey? I'm sure he was
I
like,
gave him
yeah,
a
I'd love
bottle.
to.
I gave
I'd
him a
love to.
bottle.
I bet you did. I bet you gave him the whole
Did
tip.
you get a hand job?
Yeah, did you get an HJ?
No,
Come
If
on.
you got an HJ, you got an HJ.
Do you remember?
no.
Yeah.
No.
Pants
I
down.
mean, I used to have a real good friend that was gay. I had to stop hanging out with him because he kept trying to fuck me.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you find out he tried to fuck you? Did he try to wake
Dude,
you up?
No, he would just get really mad at me. Like when I'd invite him over just to drink.
God.
Yeah, like,
and
hang
then
out.
and then like we'd get wasted and he'd try something and I'd smack his hand away or something like that.
No, of course.
And,
Of course. That's how it starts off. That's
and
how it
then
starts
and
off.
then and then he would just get pissed. Like, you're such a fucking tease. Why do you even call me? I'm like, 'cause I'm just your buddy.
Whoa.
I'll try.
Thought we were all friends
know
here.
I know what
Yeah, it's a
every
little
girl
much.
feels like now, though.
Yeah,
I know,
right.
You know?
I know.
Like,
I
I'm trying
can't
to
just call you to come over and you just want to fuck.
No, that's it. Like he just wanted to get his. Do guys fucking other dudes say get my dick wet?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah.
it like, man, I just want to get my dick brown?
I wanna
Yeah, I want to
get
get my dick shit. I want to get my dick shit.
Dick shitty. I want to
just
get my
wanna get
dick
my
shitty.
dick-
I
Yeah.
just want to get my dick shitty, man. And you keep fucking up our friendship, man. You won't let me put my dick in there.
So like 3 months
Wouldn't it
after
be
I
kind? It would be
stopped-
kind of cool though to like. He just wanted to blow you, so you just had like a blow job on call. You know?
Oh, that look.
yeah, I mean, you could go that
a
route.
mouth, super
I-
dark.
I
Your house
didn't-
Yeah.
is dark at
I'm
night.
not ashamed of that.
Yeah, no. I didn't think you
Wait,
would
so
be.
you did it?
I didn't think
No.
you would be.
Or then what are you not ashamed of?
I'm just saying.
You're not ashamed
You
in a
wouldn't be.
hypothetical
I don't-
situation.
yeah, I
Wouldn't-
wouldn't be
wouldn't be
ashamed.
ashamed.
Okay.
I wouldn't feel gay.
No.
I ain't gay.
Nah.
I mean,
not at all.
We would still
Gay
love you.
is
That
something
doesn't-
You're only
turn-
gay if you push back.
No,
Exactly.
Gay is something you could turn on or off when you want.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
It's just like religion. You know, I could be a Jew tomorrow.
Boy.
I can decide.
Wow.
I can
I
decide.
could be a Jew tomorrow. That's the name of this episode.
I could be a Jew tomorrow.
You can. You could just decide. You could be like, I'm gay today.
No.
Hold
no, you
on.
couldn't.
You know, the psychology behind that is actually super interesting because that is completely correct. It's someone that identifies with like a social structure as if it's religion or sexuality,
Yep.
and they don't necessarily practice those things, but they enjoy other things. So they can say like,
yeah.
I'm Christian, but I'd like a good fucking pint of whiskey down
You
my
bet.
throat. You know,
You
whatever
bet.
the case is. And
Yeah.
I'm not a religious guy, but.
I want a big dick in my ass.
Right, no, but there are a lot of
Yes.
people out there that are that way, that just they're open sexual. I think you should go bisexual, Jared, because my life would be far more entertaining.
Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, God.
Yeah, let's
just
go Aaron Hernandez,
on
dude.
it. Just go by.
Listen,
Just go by.
Yeah,
I don't know what my type.
We'll hang in there with
I
you,
don't
bro.
know what my
We'll be
type
good.
would be though.
I think it's
Don't-
bears. I think it's
no,
bears.
because I'm not attracted to dudes, so I don't know which one I
But
like.
that's the thing. Is you
That's a conundrum.
Yeah,
you
but
don't know what you want.
It would be an eating buddy.
Yeah.
Somebody who eats
So-
with you, somebody who takes
So
care
that's the
of
thing.
you.
There's not necessarily a physical attraction, but
Yeah.
you have a bromance that you like to do. Listen to Blink-182, you eat pizza together, do all these fun things, and then when you're just sleeping at night, you get a nice hand job or a blow job. What's wrong
get
with
an
that?
inch check.
You should do it.
Get an inch
I
check.
bet I'd
Maybe
be-
we do 500K for Jared to turn gay.
Why not?
Can we do it?
Why not?
Would you?
Why not? Yeah.
Would you get a blow job from a dude for 500?
Fuck yeah.
For 500.
There you go.
You could film that.
Exactly. I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
I feel
for
like-
500K, I let somebody suck my dick.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude,
all right, cool.
500? I would give a shit.
You bet. Hey, you know what? For 500 apiece, I'd go side by side next to you and hold your hand while we
Oh
did
my
it.
God, that would
Hey,
be
Matt.
Fingers
amazing.
and fingers.
Can't
Fingers
we-
and fingers.
We just do that. They go together. 500K.
500K.
There we go. They
There we go.
500K.
Split it.
Here's to dad.
Here's to dad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
do.
I'd be kind of mad because you guys got 500K. I'd be
No,
like, what's
and
up?
No, I
Jared-
wouldn't be mad at all.
I
I
would-
would,
no,
be
but
on my
you and
jet
I would be
ski.
partying exactly on jet
On jet
skis.
skis, like,
So good. Hey man, how'd you spend the fucking money? Did you go to the Bahamas? What'd you do? We bought the Bahamas. We bought a
Yeah.
fucking home
We
together.
bought it.
We lived there.
Yeah.
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 And all because we got our dick sucked one day.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing.
You know, I've been a little mad though that I've never got like that direct message or DM from like a fucking Arab prince overseas that has like an affliction with like patriots in America. Like,
Sure,
hey,
I wanna-
$5 million. I'll
oh.
just suck your dick, and I'm like, yeah, man.
You
like,
know what? I'm
that's,
surprised too because we've gotten calls about you for clubs, for gay clubs. Where
Oh,
it's like, oh,
sweet.
yeah. So it's like, dude, you know how much Matt Bass would sell? Or like guest bartending. If he would do it shirtless, he could make 10K in a night.
Well, 4 of those to me, you know. Come on, I'm a YouTube guy. They don't pay shit.
I'll send them
Just
your
kidding.
way. But
Just kidding.
look, it's
Just
going to be a
kidding.
long
Just
night
kidding,
of
YouTube.
slanging drinks and slanging like, hey.
Just tell my woman like I got a business thing to do. It's in Florida.
Oh god,
Your
Can you
shirt
imagine
was-
the
Orlando.
Well,
Going down to
it would-
Orlando.
It's funny
Exactly.
because there is a guy. If we could get him on, that you can interview him because he'll tell you a story about the time he brought me to a gay bar. He's a fellow TAC P of mine, and he was like, "Dude, we went to the gay bar to pick up chicks. We went out to smoke, and we came back, and you had your shirt off, and you were dancing with everybody."
Well, that's that.
Hey,
Hey, gay bars are cool. You can take your
No,
shirt off.
I will say this, and I would hope a drinking bro follows suit in this. The hottest women I've ever slept with my whole entire life have come out of gay bars, because I went there once unknowingly, and then I realized that they're vulnerable, right? So you go to the water hole, and there's no fucking lions. There are a bunch of zebras just sitting there like, oh, hey, come on down. And you're a lion. You're fucking in sheep's clothing, so you're cool. You're just like, oh, hey, yeah, let's go to the water hole.
Well,
And
here
then
was the thing.
Bam, every time.
I made friends with all the local gays, so they
Because,
were like,
yeah, the gay
they
guys
were
support you,
pushing
man.
chicks.
Because the gay
onto
guys
me.
will come up to you and be like, hey, you look straight. You're like, yeah, I am, man. And
Yeah.
you're like, are you cool being here? And you're like, yeah, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, and they're like,
they
oh,
buy
that's
you
right.
drinks, and then you get to sleep with their
Yeah,
fucking
they're like,
female
they're
friends.
like, they're like, oh, dude, I got this friend. Her name's Amanda. You're like, oh,
She's
Joe.
like, she's kind of crazy, but
yeah,
she is.
yeah.
she's
Amanda
she's hot.
Huggins.
And then she walks in, you're like, oh
literally-
my god.
I once left that club, and the words that came out of my buddy's mouth was, "Girl, you need to go fuck him because I've wanted to for a while and I can't."
wow,
was like,
wow. So wait,
God
so-
bless his
Thank
soul.
you. Thank you.
Did you fuck her? Did you fuck her?
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good.
Well, he ate pizza first, but
Yeah, of course he did.
I wasn't snacking a lot. back
Tabletop.
then.
Yeah.
You
I was
weren't a
taking a
big
lot of protein.
snacker back then.
No.
There you
You're
go.
taking a lot of protein.
Yeah, because this was when I was an instructor down
Okay.
in Florida.
Okay.
I had to run every day.
Well, look, it happens, Jared. You don't have to run anymore. You can be exactly who you are.
Thank
You
you.
can be exactly who you
Thank
are. We got some sponsors who pay for this whole shit on the air. The beauty of Sean Matson being here tonight.
So we don't have to talk about him.
No, it's Strike Force.
He can do it himself.
I can say, Sean Matson, why don't you do the Strike Force ad? It is first up every week. It is also in our theme song. Sean Matson, tell us a little bit about your products.
Strike Force Energy is a liquid beverage enhancer. It goes
Goddamn
into
right.
any beverage, so water, teas, beers, liquors, you name it, you could throw it right in there. It is a liquid itself, so don't think it's a powder when you open it up. And it's really good if you get a little bit on your fingers and lick it right afterwards.
Hey, you know what else is? You know what else is good like that?
Shoving
Pussy.
it into the,
Yes,
va-
yeah.
the
Like,
vaginal
yeah,
wall
yeah,
of a
exactly.
girl, and you have a strike cum.
Yeah.
Strike Cum for
Strike Cum
20%
is a-
off. You can
is a promo
use
code.
Strike Cum. It's 21% off for that.
21% off, yeah.
But that goes out on 15 May, so that will no longer be valid. And then Drinkin Bros is 20% off, and if you spell it with a G, you only get 19.5% off.
Really?
Yep.
Do you guys ship everywhere in the entire world?
Everywhere in the world.
Weird.
Yep.
It's like I didn't know that. I feel like I live inside Strikeforce.
We appreciate everyone's support, so it's been awesome. Obviously, it's been over a year now that we've been sponsoring with you guys, and the whole Drinkin Bros community is just fucking awesome. So appreciate all the support, and we're gonna keep cranking out a fucking awesome product if you guys keep drinking it. So,
Hell yeah.
thanks.
Hey, well, thanks for coming on the show today, and go to strikeforceenergy.com, type in the promo code Drinkin Bros for 20% off, or StrikeCum for 21% off for a limited time. So there's a limited time you can get Came on. You can get Came on.
You can get Came on.
Next up, boy, we've got him. We've got ghostbed.com. Ghostbed.com is one of our faves. We talked about it on the show.
Their beds are so good,
I
it's scary.
fuck on 'em.
Yeah. Not only do we all fuck on them, they just signed on for 3 more months. So you will hear us talking about
Dude,
fucking.
I have monogamous sex
all over
every
Ghost
single
Bed.
night and morning
I know.
on that fucking ghost
Dude,
bed.
I blast all over that bed.
No, your fucking cat throws up. Okay,
I know.
stop.
And that's
Never
a
mind. Who am
real
I
thing.
kidding? I can only do it like once every 2 weeks because my heart.
Yeah. You know what's funny? My mother-in-law hates this show, by the way. She hates everything about it. I like, there's a lot, because she's like, Ross, you're a genius. Why do you have to be so disgusting all the fucking time? Like, you can make money doing other, and I'm like, no, but this is what I really want to get into. There was a ghost bed in the guest room. She slept on the ghost bed, and she goes, I apologize for everything I've said about Drinkin Bros. After that, dead serious. She was like, I love this fucking bed. Like, holy shit. And I was like, it's a sponsor, so you're welcome for me being disgusting every fucking week.
Yeah.
I had to.
People really like the goddamn bed.
I had to cut down my masturbation schedule because I was getting out of breath a lot.
Again, nothing to do with Ghostbed, but go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros for $50
that's funny.
off a mattress. You get free pillows when you order the mattress.
I fucking love those pillows.
Ghost Bed,
They're
they
giving
listen
away-
to the show, but they've never heard a show what we were drinking.
Oh, they haven't heard
Yeah,
something?
and
No,
Jared,
we
Jared
started-
is,
we
Jared
started
is going
off-
to that in a second.
I don't need to make a fucking a bed analogy, but Jared is getting 2 sheets to the wind right now.
Oh,
You
he's
know
getting
what I'm saying?
two sheets to the ghost bed is what he's getting right
Fuck.
now. Go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. You get $50 off. You get free pillows when you order the mattress. Also, they're giving away 2 free beds every month to any active, military, reserve, or veterans. Just type in your email address. Again, go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. I also got a payment plan in case you need it. It's the best mattress in the world. Next up, we got a new one.
Gia.
I'm amped about this. Grenade Soap Company.
What is that?
Oh, I like that.
Dude.
What is
I like
that?
it.
Dude.
Just kidding. The soap is delicious.
The soap is amazing.
I mean, I
Soap
ate it. I don't think I was supposed
the
to eat
soap
it.
fits well in my urethra.
It really does. It is made in the USA. But they've got soap, they've got beard oil, they've got a dot bag, tactical toothbrush. They've even got a taint scrubber, and that's real, by the way.
They really
It
do
is.
have a
They
taint
really do
scrubber?
have a taint scrubber.
I have one.
Yeah, we've used it. It's the toilet.
We've used it.
Listen,
We
when your
used it
taint's
together.
dirty, sometimes you need a taint scrubber. And Ross Patterson, he gets in the crevices, you know?
Crevasses.
Dude,
and my
mine-
crevassier.
I always
He's
have
like a Dyson
rash
vacuum
on
for my
I always
asshole.
have a bad rash on my taint.
Yeah, wow. Well,
That's
you
diabetes,
should.
but we'll get back to
diabetes.
that.
We'll get back to that.
Is that really diabetes?
Grenadesoap.com. They've got the best toiletry products for every man and down to the fucking warfighter. They're combat clean and OD green. You get 20%
I like
off
that. Good one.
with the order. You know it's Drinkin Bros. So you get 20% off. Come on,
No,
man.
they're really cool. So
Literally,
those guys
come
are
on.
actually kind of friends of us and some other business endeavors, and they sent me out a package, and some of it's pretty funny. It's like the novelty stuff. It's actually a grenade,
But it's awesome.
But it's
Yeah.
deodorant, so you pull
Yes.
it. It's like, but it's a plastic grenade. It's fucking dope,
Dude, it's fucking
And then
sweet.
the soap is mapped like a grenade as well, and it smells fucking delicious. And I hate bar soap, but I actually used it because it smells so
Well,
delicious.
here's the thing about the soap, and you guys are at home are gonna have to order this to tell us. They said Gunsmoke is it's a fresh alpha male fragrance, but it's also got hints of gunpowder in it.
Yeah, they do. They actually put gunpowder in the fucking fragrance.
Is that real?
awesome.
Yeah, that's real.
It's fucking great.
Because it's fucking man. Like, you know, like,
I know.
it's women like that little BO smell a little bit. I mean, not that it smells like BO, but they need some man in
But
there.
you need a
pheromones.
man. You need a man on
Pheromones.
top of
It's
you
called
humping away.
pheromones.
I mean,
Yes.
listen, lions piss on trees and shit to fucking get their mates going.
Your actual good smell is deep down inside your urethra, so that's why I pull down in there and I put it on.
Oh, God damn it.
He's going to
dude.
be out in full force tonight. He is going to be out.
Yeah. Here's the thing about GrenadeSoap.com. A portion of the proceeds benefit United States veterans and law enforcement. We're a big fan of GrenadeSoap.com. Go there, try all their fucking products, and use the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 20% off. Last but not least, we got Black Rifle Coffee.
Black Rifle Coffee is a premium roastable.
I almost know Evan's.
No, I'll put it out there. We're kind of focusing on the coffee club, which is, you know, you sign up for the club and you get your coffee every month or weekly or bi-weekly. What do you call it? Tri-weekly? No,
Tri-weekly, yeah.
No,
Listen,
we're doing
join the coffee club because I'm working on that right now, and if it increases a lot in the next few weeks, like I can take credit for that.
Oh, you can't.
no, but on
Sure, it needs credit.
on a real level, so we're doing some really fucking exciting things with the club, and essentially what we're doing is we're partnering with all these other businesses that are giving promotional codes out for joining the club. So you're getting 15 to 20% off all these fucking awesome brands. So pretty much by signing up for the club, you get your coffee for free if you're making purchases through the discounted program through the club. So I'm fucking amped on it, man.
A lot of products that are going to be only available to club members.
Yeah, exclusive stuff.
Yes.
So
Boom, boom.
You know, we've got a cool K-cup holder product that we're going to release.
Yeah,
We do some cool
I don't know
shit.
who does your shirts, your fucking mugs, and all that shit, but you guys literally have the best line of merch in the biz.
thanks. I know the guy that's in charge of
Every
branding.
time I come here, I steal
I know
shit.
the
I'm like,
guy's in charge of branding.
Yeah, we know him.
Yeah, he's a
We know
him.
he's,
guy.
a, he's a douchebag, but
He's got
pretty
a
cool.
short beard, but we like him.
my wife Jables, her only request coming out here, she was like, "Hey, can you give me a fucking Black Rifle hat? You grab me a Black Rifle."
Your
hat.
wife's name is Heather.
Yeah, I know, from Range 15. A lot of people still call her that. No lie, we were out and about at a nice dinner, and somebody came up and they were like, "Oh my God, Heather, I'm such a huge fan." She was like, "Well, you were such a huge fan." Like she was polite
you would
about
know
it.
my real
As they
fucking
walked away,
name.
she'd be like, "Yeah, if you were a
Well,
huge fan, you would have come."
if you think about it, like her and Mindy are the only ones that didn't use their real name.
That is very true.
they are, yes.
So also too, it was funny because we also didn't change those names ever.
we did not. Who was Mindy's character's name in that movie?
Eliza.
Oh, that's right, Eliza.
Eleanor?
Eleanor,
Ellie?
something with an E.
Eliza, I don't know.
Something with an E.
I know she eats popcorn though.
Oh boy.
Hey, by the way,
Does she ever?
I just watched Range 15 on Friday.
I haven't seen that movie in like almost a year. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was funny because I hadn't
Does
seen
it
it.
still
in a while,
hold
too.
up? Is it still good?
Well, I watched it. The radio station played it here. It was a super cool private event because they've got a cool like event space.
Sure.
All the seats were full. Like they gave out free tickets and
How many people?
contests. It was about 25.
Shit.
Yeah,
All right.
like, but it was a nice.
Yeah,
it
a nice
filled-
little private screening.
It filled the place.
Sure.
None of them had ever seen it before.
Really?
So it was.
Were they
it was-
veterans or were they civilians?
There were two old police officer, a couple that was one's a detective and one had just retired from the police force.
Mm-hmm.
There was, I mean, everybody there was over 30.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there was no young people
And
there.
did they enjoy it? What was the overall takeaway from it?
That was a very unique screening because they laughed through the whole thing.
People
And,
love that movie.
And you know what? Like we got used to it, especially when we did the overseas tour. We knew the parts that those people would just die off of. But it's like it's always funny going to some of these smaller screenings because you're just like, wait, what? They got that joke? Or,
Yeah.
Oh, they
that
laughed
was
at some?
funny. Like
Yeah.
like one of the girls that works at the radio station, her two brothers are special forces guys in 3rd Group out at Fort Bragg.
Okay.
And she was like, I knew nothing about this. And then 15 minutes in, I'm understanding all the military jokes. And I'm like, this is how these fuckers talk.
Yeah, that's great.
Like she was dying. It was good.
That's
it was
fucking
cool.
awesome.
And they had really good. That was the best round of questions I've ever had off of a screening.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
There was a couple people there that I think came just for the film aspect of I want to know what
Of a film,
production
yeah.
what
Sure.
production is like and
Yep.
things like that. And but everybody just had crazy questions. Like, and they were good questions.
That's great. That movie holds up, and like to this day, there's still like, oh my god, I just saw this. This is fucking amazing. Like, you guys are rad. I can't believe you fucking did that. So it's good. It's nice to hear that. Sean Matson, what are you doing out in Salt Lake City, by the way?
Coming out to hang out with you guys.
That was it?
Yeah.
No shit.
So flew out today, and then I'll fly back Tuesday. And talking to Evan about some joint venture stuff we've been talking about for a while now, between Strikeforce and Black Rifle Coffee. And
Nice.
So just chilling.
Yeah,
So-
I came out where we are in the I would say the end stages. We got about probably 4 weeks left of writing Matt's book. The editor, the agents, the whole fam is flying out. We just got our notes, our final notes back from Penguin.
From Penguin.
On it, and then it'll be shipped off to the Department of Defense.
Gotta make sure that no OPSEC, bro. You gotta make sure that bitch is approved. Well, there's not really any OPSEC in that book, but we gotta do it anyways just to make sure.
Like, I shot Bin Laden. Got to take that part out.
I killed Bin Laden.
Yeah.
I got a
I
really
did.
funny story about that. So, like, we got an email of like, "Oh, hey, have you seen this new book? It's fucking hot. It's number 7 on Amazon right now, and it's the I Shot Bin Laden book."
Yeah.
And it was like, wait, this is like the third different guy who's written a book about I Shot Bin Laden.
Yeah, I mean,
Multiple shooters, they are all claiming it.
Can you guys talk about the real story about that or not?
pretty much what happened was, like, from my understanding, is essentially one or two guys into that room, they shoot the dude, and then everybody does a bypass, and everybody put a couple rounds in.
Unloaded it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah,
Because you're like,
yeah.
fuck yeah, I got to put a couple rounds in Bin Laden. So technically saying I shot Bin Laden is fairly accurate.
How many people would you say that is?
Fuck,
total?
I don't know, like 15 or something. Who fucking knows?
So you could have 15 different books called I Shot Bin Laden, because 15 different dudes probably shot Bin Laden.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I mean, I say good riddance on those
Same here.
motherfuckers, dude. They've been
Same here.
searching for that asshole, fucking blow his head off, put more, fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, really go the extra mile where you're like, all right, great.
yeah, make sure he's real dead. And then, like, even the soft tissue's dead. Like, you're killing the cells at that point. You're wasting ammunition.
Would you butt fuck him, like, just out of dominance? Like,
No.
No,
I
wouldn't want to shoot him. I don't want to keep him alive and tie him to a chair and attach a cheese grater to a car battery and shock him while I'm scraping his skin off.
Whoa! I was in the infield, and then you were in left field.
0 to 100 real quick.
Boy, oh boy.
That's
Hey,
good.
so on that, JT, what are you drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you drinking
I'm
today?
just having
I
some
want some of
vodka
that.
and Strike Force. No, I mean, you'd have to stick to the high points of the body, too, like the balls of the ankles and the kneecaps and the elbows. That's where
Sure.
you're fucking just scraping skin and shocking every time.
Yeah, I think I would
You
be
say
more
this like you've done this
What?
before. At some point
Really
in your
thought
life.
it out.
Yeah.
I would want to execute him quick and then just, like, maybe just have the most American fucking orgy on top of him and then, like, blast all over the dead dude. Is that weird?
No,
I'd get in trouble for that.
Wouldn't you want to keep him alive and
Yeah.
have that orgy in front of him and then come on his face? Like, I think if...
Oh my God.
No, but here's the thing. If you
We
have
even,
15 American dudes, especially, like... Because we've gone over this. Just jacked American soldiers jacking off...
Raw
right
bacon
on his
wrapped
face.
around all our cocks.
All they've eaten for the last week is
Yeah.
asparagus and like
Asparagus and bacon,
and
dude.
it's just... triple, I'm talking triple
Yeah.
ropers
Guns
all
and-
over
Guns
his face.
and Roses blasting. Welcome to the jungle. Fucking
It's just,
yeah.
triple ropers where he's covered. And then, but here's the thing. I think the video, you have to video it, because if that video got out of just Americans, I mean, just fuck yeah, all over his face.
All over Osama bin Laden.
That way, it's like, oh, great, ISIS, you're going to show us a video of somebody's
No,
head getting
right,
cut off.
so-
We're going to show you this video of your Lord and Savior, Bin Laden, getting came on.
getting
80 different
actually,
times.
they're called Strike Force, so you got strike comes.
Strike comes
So the,
all over.
the brilliance in that is that I believe that America needs to go back to that. Listen,
Savagery.
Sometimes you
Savagery.
got to be a fucking bully, right? You make examples out of people
Yes.
in the stance of if someone's bullying someone else, you just don't like pull them aside and be like, don't do that.
Yeah.
You
I go
take
back
that
to-
motherfucker, you throw his head through drywall, you drag his fucking unconscious body to his buddies, and you go, hey, fucking bitches, you want to play games? This is you, fucking faggot, and
Yeah.
then you call it a day.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
sure, let's
I go
fucking
back to our friends,
embarrass them and
our good
post it.
friends'
Yes.
theory on how we should have won the war over in Afghanistan.
Oh, that's
was
hilarious.
there's no reason why we didn't go over there and tell them that we're God, because they're stupid as fuck. So it's like, hey, watch this mountain. boom.
Oh, and then blow it up.
I'm God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I have conflicting stuff on that because like you like humanity as a whole, you want to fucking you want people to enjoy and live life, right? That's like why we fucking fight wars and all this other bullshit. But ultimately, the people that are assholes, you make sure that they own every fucking ounce of them being a cockbag.
Yes.
You know, if their ideology is just go against it, fucking bury them in a fucking pig blood and execute every single one, leave one alive, go tell your fucking friends you want to play, we're going to fucking play, and we're going to murder everyone until your soul is so fucking broken.
How
you
different?
You quit.
How different?
I'm going to make you
film
quit
that and show it to your family.
Yeah, exactly.
How
Replay that
different
fucking
would this
shit.
play out if when we're done with a raid and we've got 16 to 25 fucking prisoners, we're just chucking them in a chipper right there. Like just whomp, whomp,
right in front of them?
Yeah, in front of all of them.
It would be the greatest.
And then they hear about that. Like, God damn, the Americans come in here, man. They just chip everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody's getting chipped.
Now everyone just gets a trophy.
Well,
Good job.
the problem is you have to break the ideology, right? So like that's the brilliance of what they do is martyrdom, right? It's good to die.
Sure.
You have to break that. You have to fucking break it down to the cellular level of humanity where you say like existing is what like or innate emotions want to do. We want to exist and live, right? It's survival instincts. You have to break that down that the only thing left to go is like, I want to live. I'll do anything to live. That's where you need to take those motherfuckers.
I think so. I think the chipper is an excellent idea, actually.
Yeah,
because
I'm cool with the chipper.
Because going in, and if you go legs first, because that way their head, they're still going to live for that other 5 seconds while they're getting chipped.
God,
and you're like, fuck. That scream for that 5 seconds is going to be the most horrible
and
Just what Matt said though.
In between every one, you toss a pig in.
Yeah,
so you know
there
it's
you
got
go.
fresh lubricant,
but then, like,
fresh a la
No, but
lubricant.
what you do is you do that. You fucking throw a pig in the grinder with them, and then you drink fucking chai with a goddamn like Kurdish fucking Muslim, where you're like, no, he's cool.
Yeah,
he's fucking cool, but you die this way.
You're going
every
this
way.
Let's make sure we know that we're against your ideology. We're cool with fucking Kurd over here. That's awesome. Cheers to Peshmergas.
Every third or fifth one, you just stop it real quick, and then pull them out,
yeah.
and then let the other guy go all the way through. Just
go half a body.
Tourniquet him, like pretend you're working. Oh man, we're sorry.
Sorry, dude.
You went
Sorry.
in there. Oh no, we were sitting back in the chipper.
I would wonder if any
Big fan
Kurds
of
listen to our stuff. If they do, pay Hoshal and Benasinit brothers. So
Whoa!
Yeah.
Matt Best is more than a pretty face. He's he's multilingual.
I lived in Kurdistan for 4 years, bro.
Did you really?
I did, yeah.
Look at that.
Little known facts about Matt.
Kurdistan.
I once drove a motorbike
in Kurdistan
with a goat.
No,
I know a guy.
Dude, I
that
love the
drove a
Kurds,
motorbike
man.
there.
I love them.
Kurds are
Really?
fucking awesome.
Are they really?
Yeah.
What makes them great people?
They're a more contemporary society, man, and their approach to religion and just like everything. So like,
Are they still Muslim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So,
But they're not assholes.
Yeah.
But the cool thing with them, it's like, so when Iraq happened with like Saddam, they've always kind of been ostracized because they're not a true nation, and we've always supported them. So it's like we saved their life. They call us kind of like America's angel or Kurdistan's angel because we've saved them plenty of times. But when all that shit went down, they locked down a pipeline, and that's why when you fucking cross into Kurdistan, you're like, holy fuck, everything's under construction.
Mm-hmm.
There's chicks in high heels, but then you have like the traditional, wearing traditional attire.
Burqa,
It's just, it's fucking, but it's brilliant because everybody's just living, coexisting, and enjoying their lives. And
they're
it's
fighters,
a true
dude.
testament.
Yeah. They actually gave a shit.
They gave a shit. They have a more of a nationalistic approach where like, I just want my family and friends to survive and the
And
betterment of my nation and
they're
country.
willing to fucking pick up the shovel for it. That's
Yeah,
the difference.
100%.
Why can't
The Iraqi
entire
army,
Middle East be like that?
Because, dude, like the Iraqi army, like there's tiny sections that are decent, but they don't give a fuck.
It's driven by money, man.
Yeah.
So like, there's no sense in pride, right? It's the same thing that you see with like, changes of whoever dictatorship, but Kurdistan just believes in their culture, which is that more nationalistic approach, which I like reference towards America. Why I think it's so important to be a patriot and believe what we have, because the freedoms that we enjoy are there because people have believed in America. Whereas, some of the Iraqi army, there's a lot of fucking good dudes there, but it's more founded on money, man. Like that's where the motivation is, rather than like I believe
Yeah, how many
in
Iraqi
this country. And
Army
unfortunately, the
personnel
people
gave
that
up their posts and
Right.
they just roll out.
and it sucks because there are a lot of really good fucking Iraqi guys that are believing what the cause is, but there's not enough. You know?
Sure.
There's not enough, and they're getting beat up pretty bad, which is why we have to come back in and help a little bit.
What do you think? What do you think is going to be the end game of that culture over there?
Fuck, I don't know, man.
glass.
I just
but you think it's like hundreds of years of
They've already
fuckery.
been fighting for that long.
Yeah,
I mean, like
thousands of
it's
years,
not
man.
gonna hundreds and thousands of years they've been fighting. So we're not gonna come in there in 10 years and change that. Like
Yeah, it's hard, man, because like when I worked there, I like worked a lot with the indigenous fucking folk there and a lot of that, and like I tried to like learn as much as the language as I could, which is Sudani Kurdish, and it's tough because you see the sacrifices and what these people go through, and you're like, fuck, man, like we have it so good. Like their basic thing that they want is just like good water, some food, and not to get executed.
Right.
They don't want to live in a genocide. Like they don't want to live in genocide. So it's like, fuck, man, we got it so good here in
Today's top
America,
priority.
and that's
I know.
why my rhetoric online is so like anti fucking hipster millennials. Where you're like, Jesus Christ, wake the fuck up, man. Like let's take the ISIS button because that's shit real. Come take a fucking backpack trip with me up in the Ronnie Mountains, and we'll see what the fuck real life looks like, bitch.
you're driving down the street and you're hoping that trash or whatever is not gonna explode. Like
As a civilian,
we're
we're not talking about war. We're talking about a civilian, like
Sure.
where even like that's where ISIS comes. They're bombing mosques. You're killing the same religion that you preach. Like Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
It's crazy because if you think about it, somebody like Jared would not be able to wake up and
No.
have an Eggo sandwich, which isn't a thing, but he created it on his own.
I bet it's pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really good.
I'm kind of hungry, so
really
I'll eat one.
You would not be able to have 8
I'm
meals
hungry.
before noon, and some other culture. You just wouldn't. So, Jared, to you in particular, you are America. I kind of feel like you were
You
living out
embody
your
America.
dreams.
Well, you
were-
ate
yeah,
America.
yeah,
You ate America,
yeah.
I think.
You were living out all of its freedoms, and
Listen,
you were the
Maybe
one.
the last half of this year is the year I get in shape. I can do it.
No.
2017.
I
is-
just
is the year
choose
you
not
get
to.
in shape. That's what it
I
is.
just choose not to.
God, you
There's no way you're gonna get
you got
in
me
shape.
aggro there, Ross.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Bring it back.
dude.
We're drinking.
Nah,
I
it's
know.
fine. It's fine.
Bring it back. Ross, I mean, I'll do a bet with you.
What's the bet?
Figure it out.
Mm.
Whatever he wants.
You just wanted a perm. That's why you bet.
God.
And,
Hey,
and
by the way, can I say this? I'll give you a quick update on the perm. So not only did I have that fucking thing, then I cut it out, but I was only able to cut out a certain portion. So then I ended up looking at like Justin Timberlake from NSYNC for a while. But here's a fun fact.
Who's hot?
Yeah. I'm talking about the 90s NSYNC. That was not sweet.
GT.
Had meetings, all that shit. But here's Jared. Here's where it really comes in. When you get a perm, it dyes your roots red. So I had red hair underneath that. So I had to go back in and dye this the other day.
Really?
So, yeah, so I didn't have red hair anymore because that fluid, it's like some type of formaldehyde or whatever. Not only that, but it stinks like raw eggs. So, you fucking...
I really
stink
want the
like
diaper change
raw
challenge,
eggs.
dude.
Oh my
I really want
Next
it.
year's Super Bowl, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Next year's
Yeah.
Super Bowl,
Next
we're doing the
year's
diaper
Super Bowl.
change.
Serious?
Oh, yeah.
Diaper
It's
challenge.
going down.
Who gets to pick the
What if you
team?
go?
I
Yeah.
have
What
a
if
child. Well, Jared doesn't care. Like even in this Super Bowl, let's be real.
Yeah.
He was like, "Who's playing?" I don't fucking
I
know.
didn't even-
And you literally go to me. You literally go, "It's your favorite team, right?" And he goes, "Who's that?" And I go, "The Falcons." You're like, "Great. I'll take the other team."
Green Bay. I said,
I
no,
was like,
I'll
fuck.
take Green Bay.
Yeah, and I go,
And
"Dude,
you
we
go,
beat them." I go, "We beat them the week before."
Patriots?
It's not the Super Bowl. And I was like, "Oh yeah, the Patriots." And he goes, "Are they any good?" And I was like, "Dude."
they made it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Brady. They've won fucking 90 Super Bowls. Like, yeah, they're pretty goddamn good. At that 28-3 moment with 2 minutes left in the third, everybody was texting me, Facebook, everything. Oh man,
I passed out.
I can't wait.
I
know.
was so drunk,
You didn't know
I
till the
passed
next
out
day. Yeah.
in Costa
You didn't know
Rica.
till the next day.
And I was just like, I lost the perm bet, and I went to sleep. And then
So
they're
I-
like, they came back. What?
Yeah, and I'm at the game. And
You're
then my-
so
my-
happy that next morning.
Yeah,
just
my,
like,
my
thank
Facebook's
God.
filling up. Everything's filling up, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get this perm. But there's no text from Jared, so I'm like, oh, maybe he doesn't know. And then the next morning is when it came in. You were like, oh my God, I can't even fucking believe it. Then you go, I didn't watch the game. I was blacked out. Now you got to get a fucking perm. So long story longer. The game took place the first week of February. We're now into May. I finally just got the red out of my hair, the perm out of my. That was a 3-month fucking bet, which was just not.
Well, the
fucking
diaper
awesome.
one won't be 3 months. It'll be
super quick.
3 minutes at the worst time.
Super quick. That diaper one's going to be real fast.
It's uncomfortable
fucking
even for the
terrible.
winter, though. Because, I mean, having to shit my pants is going to be hard.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You,
it
hold on.
is.
You lose either way.
I know.
That's this bad. You
I'm
lose
gonna.
either
So
way.
I looked up some good recipes what I'm gonna eat leading up to that, and it's
What's on your docket?
eggs and chili.
Oh God.
It's just gonna be eggs and chili mixed together for like a week.
What if Ross has to shit? Or do you know what you're gonna eat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna be graphic because my wife doesn't listen to shit. It doesn't really fucking matter.
She doesn't give a fuck.
I'm gonna be graphic. Do you know the craziest shits I ever had? And we've talked about this on the show.
MREs? You should.
We talked about Strike Force and coffee. Like, don't mix it. So one day on a show, we were doing like back-to-back shows. I had a couple Black Rifle, caffeinated as fuck is the brand that I drink.
That will get you.
Shipped to my house.
That will get you.
So I had, but like my kid was up, so I was like, all right, cool. I need 2 of these to get going in the morning. I had 2 cups of coffee, and then when we got there, I was doing a Strike Force promo. So the other show was live on camera. I poured some into the thing. I was drinking it on the show. Everything was fine. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah. End of the show happens. I am literally sprinting towards the bathroom, and it looked like a Jackson Pollock painting in the toilet. It was an explosion of forces where it was like, oh my God,
Dude.
I was hurting. My insides were that was it. You cannot drink Strike Force and coffee.
Flying out here, we hit bad turbulence because all the weather coming through here and everything. And
so did I. By the way,
they didn't even do drink service until the last like 20 minutes before we're getting ready to land. And it's a 3.5 hour flight from Detroit. That's how much we had turbulence the entire fucking flight.
Same here.
Some dude was just like, fuck it, went to the shitter and destroyed that thing for about 12 to 15 minutes, and then gets out. As soon as he opens the door, it was just like, fuck that. And like, I was in the exit row
Were you
right
in
there.
First class?
No, I was in the exit row right there where the bathroom is, and it was just like, you motherfucker, right in the middle of the plane.
Do people
It's
know?
like, fuck.
Do people know?
Oh, dude, the guy and I, like I was in the aisle, and the guy on the other side was just like, that motherfucker just destroyed this bathroom. Like,
I mean, when you gotta shit, you gotta shit. I don't fault a man for that because, what are you gonna tell him to fucking,
yeah, but still, like, you go to the bathroom before on the plane, like
Agreed. You make sure you take your morning shit before you jump on the fucking plane, especially a 4-hour flight.
Yeah,
come on.
And like I said, like we had that bad. Why not go to the back of the plane to take a shit? Like, he came from behind us to this one, and it's like, you're a motherfucker to go to the middle of the plane to shit and know that that's gonna go through the plane.
We talked about this on an earlier episode. I actually went to somebody who fucking crop dusted me in the ticketing line, when you go to check your bags.
Yeah.
And literally, so we're on the plane, and he happened to be on my same flight, my same everything. He was sitting across from me, and he fucking beefed one right before it took off. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And so I leaned over and I grabbed his arm, and I was like, hey, man, I was behind you in the line, and I was like, you better sew those ass cheeks shut because I can't smell that the entire flight. And he was like, oh, I didn't know. It was like, I didn't feel good, whatever the fuck it was. And I was just like, I'm not.
That's the one that sucks. The consistent farter that it's just like, you're like, God damn it, dude. Like, come on, man. You can hold a fucking fart in there. If you got to let 1 or 2 go, but like the consistent it's on the interval every 3 minutes, like.
Yeah,
it's like, God,
I will say, like,
shit.
Free fall though, like going up in the airplane.
Yeah.
Jared, sleeping.
This is the first time that someone has actually passed out on the show. Jared, you just blacked out on the show on fucking vodka. You were sleeping.
You were farting.
Holy shit!
His blood sugar's low, dude.
He was so
out.
fucked up. You were so drunk that you just blacked out on the show. That has never happened before. I'm sorry, Sean. What were you saying?
I was just saying during free fall, like you get up to like 8 to 12 grand, and it's just that's miserable. You see everybody just start to like shit themselves right before they fart before they jump out.
You know what my wife calls it? My wife calls airplanes just a giant fart tube.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's so loud up there. Everybody just lets their asshole open, and they're just exactly
and
the
the
entire
seats. The
flight.
seats have that good traction, so you can really pull that fucking
So
left cheek.
You're not
going
to hear it. You're not going to hear it at all. And it's a giant fart tube of everybody, 80 different people's different smells.
like that fart tube.
Oh,
Jared,
God,
we're on
dude.
a show, Jared.
Jared is out. We got a Black Hawk down. We have a Black Hawk down. Jared T-Bone Cap Hugh Taylor is down. This is what happens when we get together live.
Stumbling.
You get super fucked up.
And he's got a fucking plane to be on today.
Oh boy, you're flying out to see Travis Pastrana tonight. And we're Sunday. Oh,
God.
no.
Oh, gee.
God.
Oh, jeez. He's pouring.
Oh no.
That was
about
like an ounce and a ounce.
Yeah, right.
It was like an ounce and a
Seven
half.
of them.
God damn it. He's blinking his eye. You were blinking your eyes like Ray Charles looking on the floor for a cricket.
Oh my God.
Like I can't.
What is that?
Let him, from the movie Ray, just let him find the cricket. He's blind, Ray. You blind, Ray.
I can't find my cricket.
Oh boy. This is the point in the show we get to the drinking bro
Let's
of the week.
fucking do it, man.
Mercifully. This one was submitted by John Winters. You know what, John? I'm going to apologize in advance for the show you're on. We get a blackout king here. Now he's going to take a shit, dude. He's going to fucking.
Is he going to go dump out?
He's going to throw up.
You think he's going to throw up?
I think he's going to throw up. Jared's going to throw up. He's gone. John Winters submitted this. He says, "Hey, bros, I'm not sure if this is the proper way to go about it, but I wanted to nominate one of my best friends I ever got to meet and train with. His name is Sergeant Cameron H. Thomas. He is a Ranger from 3rd Battalion. He was an all-around great man and a fucking badass Ranger, built like a fucking bronze god. All right. I like that description. He was a great friend and brother. Cheers to him. Thanks, bros. He was killed yesterday in Afghanistan."
Fuck.
Shit, man. There was 2 375 guys that got that lost their life. So fucking A, man. Well, fucking cheers, dude. Rangers lead the way, man. I've been reading up on that and trying to get the whole story. And Jesus, man, I think people underestimate the sacrifice that people in those capacities do. And fucking A, man. Rangers lead the way, and God bless them. And I'm gonna drink a huge shot for them. All right.
Absolutely. Hey, cheers, John Winters. We appreciate you submitting the story, and Sergeant Cameron H. Thomas, man.
And just so the viewers know, they killed over 100 ISIS guys on target, so they fucking ruined these dudes.
That's a fucking fight and a half.
I mean, he probably went down doing what he loves best, but good riddance, dudes. Good way to fucking take the fight to the enemy, man. God bless.
Hell yeah. This was a fun show. Jared, are you awake over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you were a new level of drunk.
What?
Yeah, we call it fat trunk.
That's
That's
not a thing.
Yeah, it's fat trunk.
That's not a thing.
Trunk.
Fat trunk.
Yeah,
is what
because
you
your
are.
belly's like a fucking trunk of a car that just houses weird shit you put in there, like
boy.
pizzas and Eggo sandwiches.
Yes, you were 11 from Stranger Things eating Eggos, dude.
Drinking out of a fucking $70 titanium Black Rifle cup.
Crazy.
That's a really nice cup, by the way.
That
I
is a
love
nice
it.
cup. That is a nice cup.
It holds the perfect amount of sip.
Boy.
Well,
Good
on
luck.
that note,
For the transcription of that, please go to pbs.org and get the transcription of whatever the fuck you just said. For Sean Matson, thanks for being on the show. We appreciate it. From StrikeForceEnergy.com. Mr. Matt Best. Mr. Jared was probably awake and sober for about 10 minutes of the show. Taylor, good luck getting on that flight tonight, and God bless. This is going to be a united situation. You're the new Dr. Dow tonight when they pull you off of that motherfucker.
Well, I don't fight or argue with anybody.
I can see your shirt being pulled up over your tummy, getting pulled down the aisles. I can't imagine the cell phone footage that's going to come in.
it's going to be good.
Yeah. I'm Ross Patterson. We love you. Good night, drinking bros.
Toodles!
Good.
Toodles McGree.